Okay guys, so step 3 is now we're gonna keep this piece here, and we want to solve for the second layer. So we want to get this all red, this all blue, this all orange, and this all green. And this part is kind of tricky. It really requires you to pay attention, and it really requires you to practice, because the first couple times I messed up, and well, it's really just about understanding this. So a key part of this step is the opposite side, is the yellow side. So here, pay attention to the bottom pieces. So I want you to pay attention to this piece, to this piece, to this piece, and to this piece. These pieces are critical. So the bottom pieces that connect over here to the yellow centered face are the critical pieces in order to solve this step. So one thing you do need to realize is, let's try to match up. Let's say this is green. Let's try to match it up over here with green. And we do one step at a time. So here, we have to make sure that this is green and that this is not yellow. This is, let's say, this is, neither one of these colors can be yellow. Okay, so this color or this color cannot be yellow. So this is yellow, so we cannot solve this particular face because it's yellow. Yellow's down here, and we're not gonna be able to solve for it. So if you see a yellow piece in the top or the bottom, in this case there's none on the bottom, but there will be, then don't. So try to solve for the pieces that are already kind of solved. So if you have two colors that are green, red, blue, and orange, then you can always use that piece first and then leave the whatever ones are left over. They'll either solve themselves, or I'll show you a trick if you do get a yellow anyways. So right now we realize that we have a green and orange piece and we have a blue and red piece. So we could do either one, it doesn't really matter, but I'll start with the green piece. So here, this is green, and you need to pay attention to the color it's connected to. In this case, it's orange. So which way is orange? So this is red and this is orange. So since the orange is to the, and I'm gonna have it like this so you can see the whole solve. Since the orange is to the left of the green, we twist it, and I need you to pay really close attention. Opposite, away from the orange. So we twist it to the right, and then since we twisted it to the right, we bring the opposite side down. So in this case, we bring this left white column down, and then we bring the piece back into place, and then we slide it up, and now we realize that now we have to solve for this white corner. And honestly, I'm not going to go over how to explain it because I already explained this step a couple of times. Solve for the white. And then now we have solved one part of it. So what's next? Let's look for pieces that have no yellow in them. So right here we have blue and red. So now we need to align this with the blue center, and we have a red piece right here. So quick quiz. Since the red is down here, do we twist to the right or to the left? Well, since the red is right here, we twist away from it. So we twist to the left, then we bring down the opposite side down. So we bring twist to the right, okay? Twist away from the red, so we twist to the right. Then we bring the left side down of the white cube, and then we slide it back over, and then we slide it up. And now right here, same process, solve for white. I'm not going to explain how, just it needs to be intuitive on how to solve for white. So now we have solved more of it. So next, let's pay attention. Are there any yellow pieces? Well, all the pieces have a yellow face either underneath them or up here. So what do? Honestly, we can pick any piece. So let's just pick this orange piece, and it doesn't even matter. But let's just say, notice that this orange piece, there's an orange piece right here. There's a blue piece right here. These two need to switch places. So let's just pretend this is blue. So seriously, you can do it literally just like that. Since this is blue, let's pretend this is blue since blue's right here. So we twist away from blue, down, slide it back over and up, and then we solve for the white. And now we look, and not all our pieces are going to be yellow. So now we have an orange and blue. So since we have orange and blue, we slide the orange back over and the blue, and now we have the actual blue piece. And so see, notice how the blue piece came down here and the yellow piece came down here. You don't really need to understand how the mechanics of the cube work. Like, you don't even understand how the hell the yellow piece got there and the blue piece got there. Just know that whenever you have all yellow pieces and you have the same color, just pretend it's that color and then just do what you would normally do. It's really that simple. So now we just solve for the blue. So since it's to the left, we twist away from the blue. We bring the left side down since we twist it to the right, and we bring it back. And then we slide it up, and then we solve for white. So now the blue face is solved, the orange face is solved. And now we just need these two faces. So let's look right here. Oh man, well, we got yellows again. All pieces, we have yellow here, and then we have yellow here, here, and here, which means none of our pieces are non-yellow pieces. So what do? We apply the same rule. So this is red, correct? We need to bring a green piece over here. So let's pretend, since we have a red here, let's pretend this yellow is red. So we slide it over. We slide it away from red, so to the right. We bring the right side down since we slide it to the left. We slide this over, and then we slide it back up, and now we just solve for the white side. And now we have the green, orange, and blue solved. Now we just need the red solved, and I can triple bet you that you'll have it. You'll have a piece ready to solve it. So here we have a green and red piece. So now we twist to the right. We twist away from, now these two pieces switch. And like I said, you don't need to know how the pieces switch. You just need to understand how to follow the rules. So now we slide away from the red. So we slide the red over here. So we slide this way. We bring the right side down, and then we slide over, and then we slide back up. And now we just solve for the white side. And then bam. Now we have all the four. We have the second layer completely solved. So that is it. Just make sure to follow the steps carefully. You know, if your white face ever comes undone, that means that you messed up. Down here, it doesn't really matter. Just understand that. Always pick whichever colors are orange, green, blue, or red. These colors that aren't white or yellow. Whichever pieces right here, these are the critical pieces for this step. Whichever ones are not in yellows, do those first, and then whenever you end up with just yellow pieces, just treat them as if they were a non-yellow. Just make sure that this has to always be aligned with the red piece. So like this has to always be aligned with the blue piece, and then whatever piece is underneath, twist away from it, bring the opposite side down, and then you slide it back over, and then you just solve for white.